Hi, I'm Shannon, and welcome to my channel. I want to do something casual today. I want to share some of my recent pickups with you, so this will be a little bit of an unboxing. I also have some fragrance samples that I'm going to smell, some for the first time, and others I've put my nose on, but I would love your opinion. So if that sounds good, then please stay and hang out. My first recent pickup was Caramel Pop, and this is by Vivamore. Now, I did speak about this probably a month or two ago, and I said this is definitely, I'm buying this. It's on my wish list. It is by far my favorite popcorn perfume, and I have tried so many. I love this perfume. I'm so excited to have it in my collection. Now, I did pull the trigger on this one because I got a 20% off coupon or coupon code, and I was like, it's a sign, so it has to happen. So it comes in this little black box, and let me just work my way through this. It's so cute. I like when they put little notes in here, and notes because they have the notes listed. That's lovely. So it's just sitting in this black box here, and the bottle, it's funny. I don't think I have this style of bottle from Vivamore. So Caramel Pop, let me just kind of spritz this because I know it's delicious. I know it's going to smell so good. And it does. Wow. It really does. So I've got the card here, so I'm going to tell you the notes. So top notes here are Italian bergamot. You've got caramelized popcorn accord. Delicious. Heart notes are roasted chestnut, caramel. And then base notes, you've got Madagascan vanilla bourbon, absolute, benzoin, and Virginian cedarwood. So I get this like rich caramel, deep vanilla popcorn. Like it's definitely caramel corn. I mean, it's exactly what the name suggests. I'm so happy to have this. I have wanted this for probably over a year, and it's just been not like the highest priority, or I've forgotten about it. So I'm super, super happy to have this. And I think when I've had something on my wish list for a while, I feel good about buying it because it's tried and true. Like I think I've gone through 2 decants of that. So I feel much better about that than I usually do a blind buy, which I can be guilty of. So this is similar. So a lot of these are actually ones that I have wanted for a while and then kind of question, like, do I really need this? Is this redundant? And this one is Greenley from Parfums de Marly. And I will say again with Parfums de Marly that they're a good one to wait for sales, especially for like they have, Valais exclusive. I don't know. I don't know when and if that one will go on sale for a while, but this one I definitely got on sale. I did not pay full price for this. So, and this is the larger bottle. I'm a huge Parfums de Marly fan. I actually have quite a few of their masculine collection. This is not for my partner. He can wear it, but I didn't buy it for him. So I'm not going to put this over Caramel Pop because that just would be wrong. This is literally the opposite type of scent profile. Maybe I should have started with this one. It definitely it's a green quality to it. Very fresh citrus. There's something herbal in here, which I personally like. And and there's usually like with the Parfums de Marly freshies, there's usually like a molecular component. This has that, but I actually find it to smell more natural than Perseus or Sedley or Percival. I like all of those too. I don't own any of those. Doesn't mean I won't ever own them, but this is my favorite freshie of Parfums de Marly men's line. It's really good. I'm excited to wear this. I mean, this time of year when it's colder, this could be maybe like a gym scent or just like I want to refresh myself, but I probably won't wear it a ton this time of year, but come when it warms up and the sun is out, and I think I will be wearing this a lot. So again, that one's another one that I had on my wish list for a really long time, and I'm very happy got it at a discount and happy to add that one to my collection. So moving along, by the way, just quick little shout out that Vivamore gave me this candle. Like, isn't that great? It's like a hefty candle. I mean, I got 20% off and they gave me this ginormous candle. So I'm like, great. I'm not complaining about that. So, this one was a blind buy. I have actually not smelled this. So this is Femme Prada and this is the intense version. So let's open this up, and packaging is very designer. It's like nothing special, which is fine. But this feels expensive. There's kind of like this textured red thing. I'm like, do I own Prada? Is it Prada Paradox? I own the intense version of that, but it's almost too sweet for me, so I don't ever really wear it. I own a travel spray of that, and I'm actually glad I didn't buy a bottle of it because I don't ever wear it. So my recollection of this one, because I ordered it a while ago, is that it's a floral, maybe like slightly vintage leaning perfume. So this could be a blind buy fail. So let's find out together. Let's see what this smells like. What am I smelling? I'm definitely getting florals. Oh, that atomizer is like terrible. Wow. Okay. Prada, what are you doing? Hello. Let me just smell this on skin and let's see what we're getting here. I'm going to have to play around with that. I think I'm basically just getting an amber white floral. Like I'm going to have to let that dry down just because it's a little bit strong right now. So we will see. Jury's still out on this one. And again, it's Prada Femme, and that's the intense version. So I have a feeling that one will probably smell better. Like the dry down of that will probably smell better. And I don't mind like a nice floral perfume. I tend to not want to spend as much on those just because it's not my favorite profile. So we'll see how that one plays out. I will report back, or it might be in a declutter video. So you guys will find out. Okay. So I have 2 perfumes that I want to unbox with you. They've been sitting here. I've been very patient and I want to share these with you. So the first one is one that I've had a sample of again for just a very long time. And I think this goes to the perfume journey kind of, which was that I didn't fully appreciate the perfume when I first smelled it. And I'm talking about, this is Benjoin Boheme, and this is by Diptyque. Now, I apologize because the plastic is on here, so let me see if I can dig into this. One of the things that I've started collecting probably in the last year and change, and so I have kind of gone toward those shiny objects and all the new releases and launches. And one of the things I'm doing now is really looking back into some of these more classic and really special scents that I think I will have in my collection forever, and less of the trendier scents. So I consider that with Benjoin Boheme. There's this beautiful gold sticker, and this is by the House of Diptyque, and this is definitely an amber perfume. I'm always slightly confused. Like, how do I open this? Okay, so we slide this over. There's like I'm sure I could probably rip this, but part of me doesn't want to. So I'm sliding this over. Oh, it comes off. There we go. I figured it out. Okay, yeah, and I actually like Diptyque. Their presentation is very minimal, which I think is better for the environment. So here's the box. There's some tissue in here. So yeah, nothing over the top, but that's very much Diptyque style, right? It's very minimal and very nice. And just for reference, so I ordered this off of the Diptyque website because I don't think a lot of retailers sell this scent anymore. And unfortunately, they don't make this the plastic's like sticking to me. They don't make this in that cracked glass, gorgeous cracked glass bottle anymore that came with like the red cap. I mean, people are selling that for probably like 3 times retail, and I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like, I can't do that. So anyhow, I ordered that from the Diptyque website, and it came with this cute bag, and there's a ton of goodies in here. There's a little candle and some other perfumes. I don't even know what's in here, but I appreciate that. I like when I order something and I get some extras. So Benjoin Boheme is it's a warm, spicy amber. This is not known to be a beast mode perfume. And I think, what's beautiful about this is the simplicity. So this is a very like linear scent. There's benzoin, sandalwood, styrax. I'm not sure what the styrax is doing, to be honest. There's a little bit of patchouli and angelica for just a green touch in here. So I'm actually, because Greenley is, it's a freshie, I'm just going to put this on my other wrist just because I do find that with some of these amber type fragrances, they really blossom on the skin with the warmth of your skin. So I can spray it on a strip, but I just feel like, and then I like to kind of like waft it around so I don't get straight up alcohol. But the ambers tend to just perform better with like the warmth of your skin, and they smell so amazing. So yeah, that's really beautiful. It's a very just elegant, chic, patchouli amber scent. I would say, like, I definitely, like, where did I put the bottle now? There it is. I do pick up on the patchouli. So I would sample this anyway, because this one as well, this is not something that goes on sale. I don't think you're going to find this on sale. It's a beautiful, very elegant amber. And I actually like that it's not beast mode, because sometimes ambers can really weigh me down personally, and I don't wear them as much. So I will probably get more wear out of this than I would something else. This is very special. I'm really happy to have this, and it's fun for me personally to be able to enjoy and experience like a broader range of scents and start to kind of evolve my taste as I go along. So I'm happy to share these with you, and I'm curious if you have anything in your collection that you've kind of evolved to love over time. Would love to know what those are. So up next, I have another very special classic perfume. This is a brand that I adore. It's funny because I think sometimes I resist buying these because they're spendy, and I end up buying a lot of other crap. And then I come back to it and I'm like, why didn't I just buy this in the first place? And I'm talking about, let me see if you guys will know. Does this look familiar to anyone? Do you recognize that? Giant box here. This is from the House of Guerlain, and this is Spiritueuse Double Vanille, which this is not open. So this is brand new to my collection. I will say again, Guerlain is kind of like Diptyque, where I have this box and I'm not going to like belabor with what's in here. I actually don't even know what's in here. There's so much goodies in here. Like they're amazing. That's one thing I like about ordering from Guerlain versus even like Neiman Marcus. So let's open this. And if I recall, I think I got this engraved, and I don't know. I love that stuff. I like those little details. It's just something that I appreciate. It's probably also why I have some dupe perfumes, but I also tend to not really like gravitate toward those. Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, I did get it engraved. So Chan Noel is on the back. Guerlain does an amazing job with that. You can, pick out your cord color, but I think for this one, I just wanted something very classic and sleek, and then I just went for the gold top. So this is the bottle. This is just absolutely gorgeous. I don't know. Well, I can kind of tell you why. I resisted buying this because to me, it's softer. So it's a softer perfume. And my first vanilla purchase from Guerlain was Vanille Planifolia. Actually, that's a lie. It was Angelique Noir, but much later it was Vanilla Planifolia, and then it was Queer Beluga, and then it was this. So I know that this is a lot of people's first choice, and there's nothing necessarily wrong with that. Now, let me just talk you through just a tiny bit of what's in here. So there's incense, there's pink pepper, bergamot. This is a very warm, spicy vanilla. There's ylang, there's cedar, a little bit of florals with rose and jasmine, and then there's vanilla and benzoin at the base. So because I have not sprayed this, I'm going to spray it on my hand. So it's really funny. I had a sample of this in my like sample little bin that I have, one of them. And I couldn't sleep one night and I was like, I'm going to just like go downstairs and sample some perfumes. I can't sleep. And I sprayed the Spiritueuse Double Vanille on I used up the sample, and it was a night, where I just like couldn't get back to sleep, and I smelled it and I was just like, oh my gosh, how did I not get this before? Like, how did I not get just the stunning simplicity of this scent? It is soft and powdery and beautiful, but that's why it's so beautiful. So I kind of was like, okay, I get it. It's a true vanilla, but it has that vanilla extract with a little bit of incense. There's some powderiness here. It's not like it is Tihoda, but it has the simplicity of that. And it just something clicked for me. And I was like, I think I'll wear this a lot. I find it extremely comforting, very cozy, very easy to wear. So I'm thrilled and I'm happy that I got to unbox this with you guys too. This is very fun. So I have a few other fragrances I have samples of that I wanted to try with you also. So I do test out many, many fragrances throughout my week. And I'm always looking, for the next special hidden gem. So one of these that I'm very excited to try, it's from Florite. And I've heard this there's a little buzz around this. It's called Gateau de Angus. I think that's like angel food cake, maybe in French. And they give you this little dabber. Now, I hate these. So I went ahead and decanted to a sprayer because I can't do a dabber. I hate the dabbers. So I have not smelled this yet. So let's smell this together. This atomizer is also kind of garbage, but that's okay. It doesn't matter because we just want to know what it smells like. That's really nice. That's a really nice gourmand. So Gateau de Agnes is meant to smell kind of like an angel food cake. That's kind of what I've heard it compared to. It's interesting because I'm looking at the notes and the top notes are whiskey, butter, peach, and lemon. I get the butter. I get a little bit of the citrus, probably a little bit of peach. I don't get much of that whiskey actually. And then I definitely get in the mid, there's caramel, milk, honeysuckle. And then at the base notes, I love that there's just like a gourmand accord. It's like, okay, cool. Vanilla and tuberose. That's really, really nice. So I would call this kind of a mix of if you took Bianco Latte, but made it more fluffy, kind of think of that like angel food texture. I definitely get that. And then the caramel and butter are very prominent. So it's almost like if you took Bianco Latte and like Accident à la Vanille and you just kind of fluffed it up together. I mean, that's definitely what I'm getting. I keep smelling it because it smells really good. I really like that. I know the only thing about this brand, I think they're a little overpriced for the scent profile. So I'm going to have to play around with this sample, but my initial reaction to this is very positive. I really like this. I'm a fan. So I have something. I don't know if you like commenting. I would love your comments because, and if you've tried this, please give me your advice. This is my second sample of Patchouli Paris. Now, I'm usually pretty decisive with my perfumes, but I'm having a hard time with this one. And I don't know fully why. I think because it's a Guerlain perfume and I feel like I should be like head over, like all of my Guerlains I'm pretty much in love with, like I'm obsessed with them. And this one I find has been growing on me, but I'm not like in love with it. So, and I want to be, it's like I want to be in love with you. So Patchouli Paris is a patchouli scent, but it's beautifully done. It's got aldehydes at the top. There's iris, and then there's ambergris, a little bit of saltiness, musk, and then vanilla and patchouli. So what I mostly get is a very fluffy. I get this soft patchouli, not very clean, soft patchouli with sweetness coming in from the vanilla. So I get most of the patchouli like at the top, actually, even though it's a base note. I think it comes out strong at the top. And then the dry down of this, I think, is actually really pretty. So I'm working my way through this sample and I'm not sure yet. I'm not totally committed. That's okay. But I am curious, do you guys like this? I definitely have been like experimenting more with patchouli, and there's some that I love in my collection, but I don't know why there's something that's holding me back on this one, and I can't put my finger on it. So I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts? Like I don't know everything. I always don't have a strong opinion, which drives me nuts because it's like I want to just like yes or no. Like I want to know right away. So there's my dilemma. Okay. So what else do I have here? Oh, okay. This is one. I'm like looking at my little stash here. I have some others, but this is one. This is actually one I recently tried and I was really sad because I wanted to like it. And I'm talking about, it's called Mashumaro. And this is from Unique Luxury. So I'm going to spray this on a strip because it's very potent. And I don't think I want to smell like this for the rest of the night. But Mashumaro is the reason I was so excited to try this is I heard that this was like Opera Mate, but the non-gourmand version of that. And if you've watched my gourmand video, I'm obsessed with Opera Mate. I love that perfume. And so I was expecting Opera Mate less gourmandy, but what I got was this like incredibly strong woody musk that I found kind of obnoxious. Like I actually washed it off of my hand after a while and it just sucks. Like, I don't know. It's like I wanted to like this. This has some smokiness in there, like everything about the notes and the profile of this, which I don't have in front of me, but it's a very like deep woody scent with some sweetness. I think there's probably vanilla and other things in here. Everything about it I should love. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then the execution, you're like, what? I feel like the opposite thing happens too, where I look at the notes and I'm like, I'm going to hate this. And then I end up loving it. I eat my words. So anyhow, well, this was, I don't want to talk your ear off unless you can stay. I'm probably just going to sit here and smell more perfumes. But I really enjoyed being able to share with you some of my new pickups and some perfumes that I'm testing. So let me know, are you sampling anything fun? Are you kind of like undecisive? What do you do? Do you just keep buying decants or do you just like go full throttle and, go pick up a bottle of something? So let me know how you guys are doing. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for watching. And if you like the content, please like and subscribe. And I hope to see you back in another video very soon.